Hey there, you silly little goose. Welcome back to another video. What's that? Sorry, I'm getting a transmission from my producer. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay, I'll tell them. You're boring. Hey, I didn't say it. I said it. Okay, I said it. Oh, but you're saying to me, Ryan, oh, I have touches of green and terracotta in my house. It's not just black and white. I don't care. Those are the new neutrals, so I stand by what I said. You were boring. We're very disappointed in you. Me and your father are very disappointed in you. Oh, God, that one actually hurt. So today we're going to be talking about why you're boring, what that might mean for you, your family, and your friends, and how we can fix that, and why everybody in America is just boring nowadays. It just seems like it has no end. Everywhere you go, it's minimal, black, white, oh, pop a green, oh, maybe a terracotta, guys. But we're going to discuss, dive, dig in, and just figure out what's going on. I'm putting my detective hat on, and I'm saying, guys, what's going on here? The giant takeover of today's design style is what we know as modern farmhouse. It's like someone took an unused children's coloring book, found a page with a house on it, ripped it out, and put it into the real world. So I want to look at a few celebrity homes, because you know the way it works is the rich people tell us what the trends are, and then they follow them, and then it trickles down to the bargain bin with that cerulean sweater that you fished out. Where's the personality? Where's the fun? Where's the pizzazz? And I know what you're going to say to me. You're going to get all up in my face and you're going to say, well, Dakota Johnson and Emma Chamberlain's houses. I know. Those are like the 1% of the 1%. A majority of these people have just so... I could cry. I think we need to start off by looking at Kim Kardashian's house. That is culprit number 1. So Kim Kardashian doesn't really have a good house tour video on any part of YouTube, but she had an article written about it in Architecture Digest, so let's look at some pictures together. Does that sound fun? You walk into this hallway right here, the first thing you see, and it's very off-putting. It's a little unsettling. I don't know how to describe it, but it's one of those liminal space kind of pictures. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, you do understand the feeling I'm feeling when I look at these pictures. It's just like, it's creepy. It's creepy. But moving to the kitchen, so you're gonna say like, oh, the cabinets have this like beautiful wood. Like, yes they do. Yes they do. It's like a gorgeous wood, but like who lives here? Like, anybody could live here. This is just like anything. And there's the pop of green, guys. Pop of green. Look at those 3. And you're gonna say, oh, color. And I'll say, I'm gonna get you. I don't know if this is a fair assessment, but to me, it's just people with these kinds of houses don't actually know how things should be put together in my brain, because it's like white goes with white and all these like beige tones, they just go together. So it literally doesn't matter what you pick, everything's gonna look good together. It's just a cop-out to me, instead of having to find all these weird colors that go together and these weird different design styles that are gonna like fit together like a little fun family, and it's gonna describe who you are, make people when they walk into your home say, oh, that's you. To me, even I'm looking at this picture of their dining room table, I don't think these chairs go with the vibe of the rest of the house. To me, I'm sorry. I think they should have like a deeper color wood, or not have the black bars on the table, because that's such a stark difference to the rest of the thing. If you're going fully serene, get rid of the black. I have to admit, this is beautiful. If you have this like lush greenery with the grass, that's gorgeous. But then you look in here, and the bathroom is just concrete with beige and white, and it looks like the back rooms. Do you guys watch that series? It literally looks like the back rooms. Like, this is a bathroom from like a Kane Pixel video. It is scary. This is like the set of a horror movie. Before I have an aneurysm and just die at the table like, let's move on to Casey Musgrave's house. This is culprit number 2. So this one, Casey Musgraves, actually does have an Architectural Digest home tour, so we're gonna watch it, take little bits and pieces, and see what we think. I'm gonna preface this by saying she does have a little bit more interest and fun in her house than Kim Kardashian does, but I'm gonna pick out those pieces that still show. I mean, if you've seen any of her like shows and her album artwork and listen to her music, you would expect a very different house from this person, but yet this is what we get. So she's showcasing off this bookcase right when you walked in, it's a little more interesting because it's got like some trinkets and things that mean more to her. This whole wall is just white. That's the first thing you want people to see when you walk into your house. And then I'm so sorry, but her kitchen is another example of this, like black and white, but you have the pop of green and you think you're doing something. She's got all these plants, which very beautiful. We love a plant, but she's got like, I think it's like soapstone countertops and then just white everywhere. It makes me so upset. I don't know why I'm getting so upset, because it's like, it's their house, they can do whatever they want. But it's just, I'm telling you, it's everywhere, guys. And the last room in her house that we're gonna talk about is her bedroom. It's, again, it's got a lot of like interest in a sense, because it's like, at least it's weird, different kind of stuff, but it's all in these just like washed out, muted tones. Even the cool marble and this painting on the wall is like a very washed out yellow, which I'm not saying looks like someone peed on the canvas, but I'm not saying that it doesn't look like that. Because I definitely have a tie-dye t-shirt from 10 years ago that I still wear to work out in that was yellow. Now it's faded. It maybe looks like I sweat a little bit too much or peed all over myself. God, it's so close. It's so close for me. I just need her to bring out a little more of that fun pizzazz that she has. When you see her on stage doing all her stuff like this, you're like, wow, that's somebody with a lot of just like fun and like adventure in their mind. But this house, it doesn't look like it was designed by her. And I think that's my biggest problem. The house doesn't match the person. It's like, I know I don't know this person, and we only know like the public persona she puts off, but maybe somewhere there's a disconnect. We have, last but not least, probably my mortal enemy, Joanna Gaines from the show Fixer Upper. I know you know who she is because I know you've been in a Target and I know you know what Hearth and Hand is. I've seen you get your greasy little mitts over one of her little canisters that says sugar and you're like, oh, I'm gonna put sugar in this. She's the purveyor of this modern farmhouse style and she really brought it to the forefront. But anyways, you see the front of the house and you can immediately, it screams modern farmhouse. You know, she just doesn't have the black trim on the windows, which shame on you, Joanna. Shame on you. You know better. Then you walk in and just shiplap palooza. And that's one thing she will do, is she will put wood sideways on a wall. Oh, it's giving me I'm getting anxious looking at this. It looks like you walked into the Target display for Hearth and Hand. I mean, I love a big clock, just like anybody else out there, right guys? You know what I mean. This one's ugly. This is awful. There's no hands on that clock. Every clock needs a pair of hands on it. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. It doesn't look like anybody lives here. It looks like a display room for all of her products that she sells in store. Like, there's no way this is their house. There's no way this is real. Oh, I need to stop this. Stop the video. Pause. Everybody stop. Well, so that's what the rich are doing. What are the poor doing? Guys, what are the poor doing? What could they possibly be doing? Let's take a little closer look. Let's zoom in. Enhance. You know what? I bet I could throw a dart at a map of the United States. Anywhere it lands, if there's a house there, it's probably gonna have gray, white, neutral tone walls. You know, a cool gray, white wall. Everything else is white. The floors are probably black, and you know it. I live in the house that has the gray, boring, white trim walls, okay? And every day, I sit there in the middle of my empty room going, oh god. Just kidding, because I have a wood statue of an alien that's bright green and he's wearing a coat in my living room. I have a stuffed green and blue dinosaur head from Target on the wall. And maybe he has a tiny little German hat on him. Oh, and also, I think there's a tiny little skeleton riding him like he's a horse, okay? And then maybe I also have a bunch of glow-in-the-dark stars all over my wall, so when it's nighttime it looks like there's constellations everywhere. And then, uh-oh, I have Christmas lights everywhere now because what? It's December, and that's what you do. And then, I can keep going, guys. And then, on the wall over here, I have this beautiful painting that's called Best Friends, and it's this psychedelic cow or something with a cat on it, and the cat's wearing glasses. That's right. And then I have a gallery wall of the stupidest pictures I could find. So I'm just saying that you're boring, and that's nobody's fault but your own. I think the world has collectively like decided and forgot that certain colors are complementary, and they have just thought in their heads, they said, God, what orange goes with, shoot. I forgot. It just makes me upset. It just makes me want to grab you by the throat and say, you are more interesting than that. Put something fun in your house. So you're gonna tell me, you're like, but that's my design style. Like, so it's like, that's who I am. So how dare you? Because that's what I want to decorate my house as. Who are you to tell me what to do? I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just kind of nudging you gently in a direction that I think would be more fun and beneficial to your life. I think the first problem is just where's the extension of who you are as a person overall? This is your home, some place that you live at. You're probably spending a majority of your life at, especially in your bed at night, watching YouTube videos. I see you, you're seen, and maybe get out of your bed and drink some water. To me, a home is supposed to be a place where you feel like you can be 100% your authentic self. Some place you feel like you can be comfortable in. Some place you feel like you can live in. The second thing is, where's the individuality? Where's the personality? Where's the character? Where's the fun? Why would you want to make your home look like everybody else's home? That's the biggest thing. So many people don't want to be like everybody else, but then now all of a sudden with their homes, we're like, I want to be like everybody else? Alas, but not everything that glitters is gold, children. In my video essay, I always have to have a counterpoint, and I get it. Sometimes people can go too far with things. Am I looking in the mirror when I say that? Yes. I'm talking cluttercore, I'm talking maximalism, I'm talking a hoarder's house. Things like this is where it can just get a little bit insane for some people, and I'm not saying you have to do that. I personally like those aesthetics because it just allows me to collect things like the magpie I am when I say, ooh, shiny, and then I grab it and I put it on a shelf and I just sit there and I go, that's good. But now you're sitting there, you're wondering, okay, Ryan, I get it, you got me, you reeled me in. How do I do it in my own home? That's the biggest question that is going through everybody's heads out there. How do I do it in my own home? I think these are some easy ways to add touches of your personality in your own home, especially if you're just a little nervous, you don't know exactly what to do, but you kind of want to dip your little toe in there. Make your own artwork. At this point, it doesn't matter what it is. Do you want to do the dumb plaster putty art with the scrapey scrapes and make the arches, or scrape it out with a knife and just say bing bang boom, you're done? Sure. I would implore you to do that and then paint it your favorite color. Your favorite color cannot be black, white. I'll allow green. Anything that is black or white, no. Bad. Drop it. Drop it. All I'm saying is just Google fun DIY art, enter, and then copy something off of there. It's very fun, do it with your friends. You know what I do with my friends? It's called DIY night. We drink a bunch of wine, we have a charcuterie board, cheeses, crackers, nuts and jams, maybe a date, maybe a raisin if I'm crazy, and then do some art. Even if it sucks. Even if it's just garbage and ugly, put it on the wall. If your mom put your art on the fridge when you were a kid, you can put your own art on the wall. Be your own mom. Just be proud of yourself. Start small. Add small pops of color to your space. Like trash can, a really simple thing. Instead of opting for the black wire trash can, maybe get a red wire trash can. Easy enough, I know. Maybe the towels on your oven, make them yellow. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, you're onto something, guys. Little baby steps that will take you to your goal. Another fun thing, instead of buying new, go vintage, go to Marketplace or Craigslist or OfferUp or some other thing in your country if you're from a different country. Hi, hello, and see what people are selling. Honestly, it's probably gonna be cheaper most of the time. It's gonna be kind of like a fun, worn-in vintage feel. So it's gonna be just a little bit different than the sterile new stuff. So even if it's like a wood thing, it's gonna have a lot of cool detail, and you're gonna add that to your home. You're starting to add some interest and personality into your space via something you like, but forcing yourself to do like a vintage, eclectic piece. Take what you love and incorporate it into your home decor decisions. It literally doesn't matter. Anything you love, just try to incorporate that somehow. Okay, you love pizza, right? Okay, so now we're gonna break pizza down. We're gonna say yellow, beige, and red, okay? We're gonna say it's a pepperoni pizza. So now you're gonna find something yellow, and then you're gonna find something red, and you're gonna put them in your house, okay? Doesn't have to be the same thing. Now you can say, when someone comes over, they're like, oh, why do you have that red blanket? Why do you have that red blanket? And then over there, there's a yellow little trinket, like a little bird, like a yellow little bird. And you can say, because I love pizza. Tiny little paintings. I don't know why this came to my mind, but I've been obsessed with tiny little paintings. Teeny little things that you can just put everywhere in your house. I was at Goodwill the other day and I saw this like IKEA set of 3x3 little squares, and it was red, yellow, green, blue, purple, the rainbow. I had the bangin' idea to do this where I found artwork from some cool people that it was a monochrome red thing, a monochrome orange, yellow, you know, so corresponding. Put them in there. And I said, boom, that's a gay wall. Last but not least, it goes without saying, just experiment and have fun. There are no rules. Surprise, surprise. There are no rules, guys. I don't care who tells you what, even if it's me. If in this video I said, here are the rules, you can say, you're wrong. Do whatever you want and just have some fun. All I'm trying to do is really implore you to show your personality off any chance you can get, because you are one of one and you have so many interesting things about you that you can share with the world. And I want you to be able to show those off and have no fear. Have the confidence to be, this is me, and this is me in every aspect of my life, 100%. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you learned a little something, felt a little more comfortable expressing yourself a little bit, and got some more confidence in your ability to not follow a trend, but do what you want, because this is you 100%. I implore you to go out, explore a little bit more color in your life, because it's fun. Having fun is fun. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Let me know if there was a tip in there that you really liked in the comments below. If there was anything I said that you don't agree with, like just let me know. What do you guys think about the current trend of everything being modern farmhouse, the black, the white, the sterile, the pop of green? Oh, I love color, pop of green. Let me know what you think. Do you like that style, or do you also want to take modern farmhouse, put it in a bag, and beat it against the wall as hard as you can over and over? Well, if you liked today's video, please give it a like, because I like when you give it a like. It makes me feel good. That's some validation I definitely need from strangers. So, hi. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you liked today's video, because I put great content out like this all the time. I'm trying to bridge a little bit of entertainment, comedy, fun, silly goofiness with home decor. We're doing crafts sometimes. We're talking about houses other days. It's just a mixed pot of whatever I can think of. So if you like that, subscribe to my channel. You know, like I said, leave a comment down below what your favorite tip was, what your favorite design style is even. Let me know if there's one I haven't heard of. And if you hate modern farmhouse too, just like me, shout it out from the mountaintops. I hope you have a fantastic, wonderful, spectacular, brilliant, majestical, did I say fantastic already? I don't even know, any other adjective you can think of day, because you know what? You deserve it. Bye!